Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha HaKodash, Shalom Lamyam. Double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, who teach and well in these last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel. I want to give a strong shalom to the Akim when the four comes to the earth, persons who are the truth and sincerity, making the call and election sure. And I will give a humble salutation to the hope, to the elected of the nation of Israel. All right, tune in to the four corners of the earth, where your habitation may be at. All right, this is your brother Michelle. Come back at you with a quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. I want to say the Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahshai for giving the spirits in this lesson. And an article had popped up on my phone, and numerous precepts hit my head. When I saw it, so I kind of read through the article. And just gonna make a quick lesson about it. We all know what was coming. Esau is hell bent on shutting us down. And he's gonna use every avenue he can to do that. All right, to close the mouth for the prophets. All right. Now it says the title of this article is YouTube blocks all juicing content, anti-juice content, right? And why is that? All right, because we're calling a spade a spade. All right, everybody wants to conform and go go along to get along. You got certain camps saying it's all right to take the juice. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say to never trust thine enemy. Let's start off with that real quick. So I can bear with me. I'm in transit right now, so bear with me for a minute, please. Baba Kasha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10, it says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So we're never supposed to trust our enemy, man. Okay? So that now we understand who our enemy is, pursuant to, you got scriptures like Psalm 83, Genesis 27, where the days at hand where I will pursue my brother Jacob with the sword. That's what Esau said. So we can't trust our enemies. So when they're offering these juices, all right, we're supposed to speak out against that. All right. Now there are doctors, who are on YouTube and other people that are speaking out against that, about the juice. But what's important about how we're doing it is we're correlating it with the scriptures, man. Because the scriptures is the only thing that's going to bring this cave beast down. All right, so now this is why brothers getting strikes on their channel and pages getting deleted and all type of stuff, man. All right, because we're correlating with what's going on in this world with the scriptures, okay? We're backing it up with the scriptures. Well, I'm gonna say that the things that are going on in the world is backing the scriptures up. All right, because that's what the scriptures say in Isaiah 34 that seek ye out of the book of the Lord. Because no one of these prophets shall fail, none shall want or make. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so we're gonna read a little bit of this, and we're gonna get some precepts. It says YouTube will block all anti-juicing content. All right, moving its ban on false information about the C19 juice to include content that contains misinformation about other approved juices. All right, so no, not only is it about the C19, okay, but also the you got influenza. It says that if we keep reading, it says Examples of content that won't be allowed on YouTube include claims that the influenza juice causes infertility, and which it does. All right, and see that's the whole thing. That Esau doesn't want you to call him out on his BS, man. Okay, Esau wants you to go along with the program. Esau wants you to worship the image of the beast. So as long as you're doing that, you all good. You can say whatever you want to say. All right, but as soon as you have a difference of opinion, right, then they're gonna shut you down. All right, and this is why the draconian laws are slowly creeping in, and the quote unquote constituted rights are slowly fading away. Okay, because the First Amendment says we have a freedom of speech. All right, but now they're putting a limit on that. All right, and what you thought of as good old America is slowly fading away, man. These guys hate your guts, man, and they're gonna show it. Okay, it says examples of content that won't be allowed on YouTube includes claims that the influenza juice causes infertility, and that the MMR shot, which protects quote unquote protects against measles, mumps, and rubella, can cause autism. Okay, according to YouTube policies. All right, so there's all type of information that proves that these claims are accurate. All right, but Esau ain't having it, man. It says the online video company owned by Alphabet Inc. is also banning channels associated with several prominent anti-juicers activists, including Robert Kennedy Jr. and Joseph Mercola. A YouTube spokesperson said. A press email from Mercola's website said in a statement, "We are united across the world. We will not live in fear. We will stand together and restore our freedoms." All right, so they're united across the world. All right, us as true followers of Yahweh Basham Shai are united in His word. All right, we're not united in worldly things. Okay, so they may be united in anti-juicing. All right, but they're not united in what we believe, man. It says the moves come as YouTube and other tech giants like Facebook and Twitter have been criticized for not doing enough to stop the spread of false health information on their sites. All right, and we don't deem it false health information. We deem that speaking the truth. Okay, not being conformed to this world. Okay. Yeah, that's it. You can read the article. It's where can you, let's see. I think it's just Reuters. That might be the author, but it's on this news app. It comes up. But yeah, so you know that's what's coming, man. All right, that's what's coming to YouTube. So that's the main thing that's calling this devil out is the prophets. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Let's get some precepts real quick. Let's go to Revelation. Revelation 19. And verse 10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not, I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay, worship the Most High Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. You see, so we're destroying this cave beast by the spirit of prophecy, because Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. All right, the brother that you see on the highways and hedges, that's doing this work in truth and sincerity, have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and part of of prophecy is this juice. Okay, because we all know what it leads up to. That's why in 2 Corinthians chapter 2, you know, let's get it real quick. Verse 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and this is a device. The juice is a device. All right, and we're not ignorant to these devices. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna speak out against it to warn our people. Okay, we're gonna speak out against it to warn our people. All right, we're getting the blood off of our hands. All right, like Ezekiel said. Like the Lord told Ezekiel to do, okay, to get the blood off of his hands, which in turn was speaking to his elect, the 144,000 that'll be the teachers and the governing body of the nation of Israel, man, under Yahweh Shai and along with King David. Okay, let's go to Amos chapter 8. And verse 11, it says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. All right. Now, and speaking against this juice is prophecy, man. That's the words of the Lord. Okay. Because it's not coming from our own opinion that we shouldn't get this beast brew. Okay, the Beetlejuice. All right, it's the will of the Heavenly Father that we don't bow down to worship the image of the beast, man. Because when you take these jabs, all right, you're worshiping the image of the beast, man. Because you believe what this cave beast says, man. All right. So it's going to be a famine, man, and this is the beginning of the famine. Okay, speaking out against. Speaking out against this man's system. It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. Okay, so they're not going to find the words of the Lord. All right, and it's starting already with the banning of speaking out against what's going on right now. Okay, and they're labeling it as medical misinformation, when in actuality, we believe that they're giving medical misinformation. All right, you see how that works? You see that's the public opinion. All right, this is why they're using the code words to sway the public's opinion about this juice. All right, so now they're gonna shut brothers down, man. All right, let's go to Amos chapter 5 and verse 10. It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate. They abhor him that speaketh uprightly. And see, we're abhorred, man. Okay? Because we speak uprightly. Alright, and what's the problem with Esau? Salakia. What's the problem with Esau when we go to Habakkuk? Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. You see, Esau's soul is not right in him, man. This is why he does all type of abominations. Okay, this is why he hates the prophets, man. Okay, this is why he hates Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because his soul is not upright in him, man. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna use every way to make sure that the truth doesn't get out. All right, what did the Lord tell Ezekiel? Ezekiel 3 and Slovakia. Let's start at verse 24. It says, "Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me and said unto me, Go shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee and shall bind with thee, and thou shalt not go out among them." All right, and this is the time that we're coming upon, that we're coming up to. Okay, it says, "And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover. For they are a rebellious house." So see, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai is telling Ezekiel, man, just, it's gonna be a time where you're gonna stay in the house, and you're not gonna speak to the house of Israel, man. You're not gonna reprove them, and that word reprove goes back into correct. Okay, so because why? Because it says, verse 26, for they are a rebellious house, because they're rebellious people, man. They trust in oppression, like it says in Ezekiel. It's like Isaiah chapter 30. Okay, they trust in oppression. They've made a covenant with death. All right, when you read Isaiah 28. Okay, these people have made a covenant with death. Okay, so how they made a covenant with death? By trusting in the system, man. By being part of the juice crew. All right. So when we speak out against that, now what are they gonna do? They're gonna start striking our channels, cutting brothers' videos, and what's gonna happen? You're not gonna be able to get the word, man. And these draconian laws are about to come down heavy. Okay, because Esau knoweth that he had but a short time, like it says in Revelation 12. All right, so most high willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Most high Kwame Asherallah, Ababa Ball. Most high willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom. Salakia.